Chosen ones. They miscalculated your dismal. Confrontation will not affect you in this season. Chosen ones, let me ask you a question. How can you lose when God is on your side? Chosen ones, your haters will never be able to steal what's ordained for you. You are a winner. Keep the faith, chosen ones, and don't give up. I know there's something you're doing right now. Each and every one of you. It's something that you're doing right now that you need to stick to. I don't know what that thing is, but guess what? God knows. Chosen ones, God knows everything. He's watching every step that you take. Like a father watches his kids take their first steps, or a parent in general watches their children take those steps. He's absolutely proud of you in this season. He knows that exactly where you are. He knows what you're learning. He knows what you need to learn. He knows everything. Everything is a test for you right now. Chosen ones, nothing is as it seems. Do not allow the pressures of society to sustain you, but God. Chosen ones, listen up. It's all a test, everything you're going through. The more you want God, the more He's going to pour into you. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to become more gentle with life. You're going to become more thoughtful with life. You're going to become more everything with life of a positive. You know what I'm saying, chosen ones? Your enemies can no longer have power over you because you have power over you. You know what I'm saying? It comes a point where they all know that you're strong. And yes, people are gonna hate. They're gonna come from different directions and whatnot. Okay, but you will become desensitized to that. You know what I'm saying? Hard work gonna pay off. Chosen ones. Stay down till you come up. The more you want God, the more He's gonna pour into you, and you're gonna become more gentle and more calm. The Holy Spirit is always going to be working with the chosen one. Chosen ones. They miscalculated your dismal. You're dismal. Dismal means gloom. They miscalculated your gloom. Your gloom and your doom. It's over with. In the name of Jesus, it's gone. Finished. I know now and here and there, everybody needs a little motivation. Everybody needs somebody to listen to. So subscribe to this channel because I am going to be one of the best. Am I perfect? No. But God don't want me to be perfect and He don't want y'all to be perfect. So therefore we're a match. Everything is in divine order. Everything is perfect. Everything is where it needs to be. Sometimes there's only one thing wrong. Everything is lining up. The world is in a bad place. There's nothing wrong with the world, chosen ones. I don't care if it's gang stalking. I don't care about narcissism. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I don't care about the left wing, right wing, up wing, chicken wing. I don't care about nothing because chosen ones. This is the trick of the enemy. He wants you to focus on everything that's going to waste your time. Who cares how you die if you lived? My mentor always say that. He like, don't cry for me when I die because I lived. They distract you from day one, making you fear death. Checkmate. You already lost. Soon as you scared of death, you already on your way to death. That's why narcissism is so successful, because they scaring you. They make you feel scared. Imagine that, chosen ones. When you leave this earth, you got to deal with the fact that somebody was able to scare you and take years off of your health just because they scared you. Don't you want to be different? Don't you want to be strong? Don't you want to be independent? It ain't that I don't feel fear no more. It ain't that I'm not scared or don't. It ain't that when a certain situation don't come to pass, I'm not going to be frightened. It's just that I understand, like I said the word earlier, desensitizement. I understand, okay, I could take on different perspectives in the situation, and the perspective I'm going to choose versus the one that's going to be automatic for me, that was taught and given to me by people who probably don't care whether I die or not. I'm going to choose to look at it this way. I'm going to be self reflective. I'm going to take accountability for what I see. We could both be looking at the same monster, and I see an angel, you see a demon. And that demon could act like an angel for me and act like a demon for you, because it knows that, hey, I scare this person. But guess what? I don't scare the chosen one who knows that they chosen. I scare the chosen one who don't know that they chosen. Your whole life could change in a matter of seconds when you change your perspective. You change your perspective, you change your whole reality. And this is not just some Joe Schmo talking I'm doing right now. This is actually real talk, because this is everything you need to hear. You will be surprised how your enemies fold up like a laundry chair as soon as you start seeing the right perspective. They scared you. Okay, cool. How long they gonna hang that over your head? They terrorized you. So what? That's not something to be proud about. Hurt people hurt people. So what? It's a big deal. Now that we're over that hogwash, chosen ones, what I'm saying is that who's better than you after that? Nobody. Who was better than you before? Nobody. Yes, it's people who have skills and have certain things, intangibles. Okay, cool. There's not a skill or tangible that we can't make real for us. See, the enemy, chosen ones, wants to break you down so bad that you never ever see the day that you understand your own power. Your own power is simply seeing life for what it is and what it ain't. That's it. It's not nothing beyond that. And just because you see it for what it is and what it ain't, still don't give nobody the power over you no matter what you see. It doesn't matter. It's all psychology. It's all psychology. Either I'm in your head or you're in my head. Either I'm gonna dominate you or you're gonna dominate me. Simple. And when you're around healthy people, it's none of that going on. But when you're around people, typically in your own society, you're gonna have to fend for yourself. But I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, chosen ones, just like that in general. Business, corporation, town to town, city to city. And like the greats say, you can't take over no land being nice. Dame Dash just said that in the interview. You can't take over no land being nice. I mean, I would beg to differ. It's just that, look, let me put it like this. This is my perspective on that. You can absolutely, and it has been happening since the beginning of time, that propaganda stuff that they talk about. Yeah, being nice. Another man said, you can talk a snake back into a ditch by being kind. Kindness goes a long way. And so I don't think that's true that you got to be aggressive or mean but it's like a balance, chosen one. It's like, come on, like compassion. This is why shadow work is so beautiful because what you're doing is you're giving yourself some compassion for once. You're saying, I feel like this, I feel like that. And nobody can't tell you how to feel. So when you start communicating these feelings and stuff to people, people have remorse for you because they understand, oh well, that person had I can't tell them that they don't feel like that. I can argue with them over and over again about what they just said, but what they said was what they said. So you have some power in your, you know, perspectives or whatever. So, you know, uh, this is what makes debates and arguments so beautiful because they can go on and on and on. But then it's like after it's done, it's done. It's not worth nothing because what? I still, if you're a man or a real woman, do you feel how you feel or you don't how you don't? But the whole argument be about feelings. Like, why do you feel this way? About why do you feel? Why do I feel this way? Like, cool. But it's a time to get in your feelings. It's a time to hop back out of them. Because when it's time to do the work, it's time to do the work. And see, we need to master them differences. How do you get in that? How do you get out of that? How do you get in without getting stuck in there? Because it feels comfortable over there, more comfortable over here. You are the movement. Stop watching people on Instagram and YouTube. Like, it's certain channels I follow on Instagram that really help me. Like, something called visual finances or something. Visual something that I'm a visual learner, basically. And I could be on social media watching people and I could get motivated by a few people. I ain't gonna lie. But for the most part, it's all entertainment. It's feelings. It's hogwash. But when I watch them chant that visual channel I'm talking about, because I'm a visual learner, it puts me in a different spirit, different mentality. Like, okay, bet, let's get to it because guess what? I figured out what works for me. Y'all got to figure out what works for y'all. Because I used to always wonder how could people wake up every day and do something they don't want to do. And then I got a phobia of getting tired of things. Like, oh, what if I get tired of what I quote unquote think I love to do today, tomorrow? That's demonic, right? It seems so demonic. Like, that has to be some type of evil spirit messing with you. How can that happen? Well, it's typically not that you really don't like to do it, the stuff that you be doing. It's typically just that you lived an earlier life, maybe the first 15, 13 years, it was like that for you. I love doing YouTube. How can I ever not love it? Where could that come from? Is the question. Where is that coming from? As long as you're confident and you know what you're doing, that day should never come. You should be able to, chosen ones, whatever you're doing right now in your life, you should be able to do it till you die. If it ain't like that, if you can't take a couple bumps and bruises with it and say, I still love it, then it's something, you're not doing it. It's not real. It's not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. You'll know when something's right. And so the question is, can I take on more things? Can I do this and do more things? That's also what you want to see because that signifies that what you're doing is stable and righteous. It's really who you are. Can I do this and make t-shirts? Can I cut hair and do it? Can I? Okay, that's a signal. You're in the right space. Block out all the outside noise. It's hogwash. Block out all the outside noise in this season. For you are the mighty chosen one. And God is going to bless you and give you all great discernment to see through people's BS in this season. He's going to give you great strength, power to learn how to fast, to learn how to cleanse, detox, and overall succeed. Everything that you feel like is a challenge for you, he's going to give you straight dominion over. He's going to allow you to be able to talk power into your situation. You are plugged into the source, and the source is plugged into you. How can you lose when God is on your side? You can't. I'm on my side and God is on my side. So I can't be stopped. Because the level of inspiration and motivation, I'm in tune with it. I'm in tune with it. I can feel it. Excuse me. Spiritual burps. You'll be surprised what come up out of you when you're on your journey and your path. Because guess what? The science changed. You went from toxic to uh, what you call it, alkaline. When you got God on your side and you're living through God, you're now an alkaline creature. You're no longer toxic because all the food that you ate, all the stuff that you felt about yourself, all of that is wiped away as soon as you start to pray, as soon as you start to listen to what God thinks, as soon as you start to attune yourself with certain principles, then everything dirty just got to come out you. Simple. You'll be surprised the amount of power you have on this level that you was unattainable. Think about it. It's like if you're rolling around in dirt, you just feel weak. Like you feel strong at the moment, but then when you're trying to do anything clean at that moment, you're kind of like, man, I don't feel like I deserve or belong here because you're rolling in dirt. And the dirt has a way of like bogging you down like quicksand. But as soon as you go across the street, wash off with the water hose, you're like, I feel like a different person. Like I feel clean. Like cleanliness is godliness. And that's what happened when you talking that righteous stuff, man. When you talking real stuff, you start burping because you know your body, like, man, you was holding down these gases in your body subconsciously. And when you started talking that real stuff, them gases had to come up out you because it never belonged in you in the first place. That soda you drunk never belonged in you. Them chips you grabbed never was. Your house wasn't, your body wasn't a happy home for them items in the first place. It's just a demon want to live wherever it could go anyway. It'll settle wherever it could settle because a demon. The thing about a demon is it's mad because look, it don't want to accept the failure ever. But as soon as you burping, that's to me that's a signal. Healthy people gotta burp stuff out. They fart. They go to the bathroom. They detox. They body get to releasing everything. You think it's just spiritual demons? No, physical. But how can a demon manifest physically? It can't. A lot of the time, it only got to come through certain things, certain items and materials. The way you live, though, how dirty you is, how just certain different worldly things that go unnoticed. They go unnoticed, right under your nose, right under your nose. So because it's right under your nose, chosen ones, you have to gather discernment. But I'm about to end this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. If you're new to this channel, welcome to the channel. Yeah, welcome to the channel, man. See you on the next video, man. I'm